Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I want us to conclude the very first topic of EdExcel International 9-1 Mathematics A Book 2, Topic 1, Number 6. But I want us to go through some questions, or to answer some questions in the exam practice number 6, and we are going to start with question number 2. And the question number 2, as you can see on the slide, Olive finds that the number of pages of homework he writes is inversely proportional to the loudness of his music. The number of pages that Olive writes, let's have the number of pages that Olive writes is inversely proportional to the loudness of the music. Remember, inverse proportion, we have to introduce a fraction in because of the word inverse. And of course, we have now to introduce the constant of proportionality, whereby P is equals to K over L. And within the same question, we have some details. When the volume control is set at 12, he writes 4 pages. So we substitute these detailed pages. We have pages 4 and the loudness is 12. So we have to substitute these details into this relationship because P is a variable, L is a variable, but K is a constant. So 4, which is the number of pages, is equals to K over 12. And of course, it goes without saying that you can already see that K is equals to 4 times 12, 48, because naturally that is 4 over 1. So our constant of proportionality is now known to be 48. Let us now go to part A of the question. What is part A? If the volume control is set at 16, how many pages will he write? In the same volume, the number of pages is not known. Pages is not known, but the volume, which means the loudness, is set at 16. So let's see. Within this formula, we know that P is equals to now 48, which is the value of K all over the number of, or the loudness, which is set at 16. And since this is P over 1, and these are two equal fractions, we can easily cross multiply to have 16P is equals to 48, and P is definitely 48 divided by 16. 48 divided by 16, which is a 3. So when the loudness is set at 16, now Oliver writes only 3 pages. Part B of the question, let's look at part B. Oliver needs to write 6 pages to keep his teacher happy. What volume control setting should he use? Now, we have been given the number of pages in this particular part of the question. We have been given the number of pages. He needs to write 6 pages. So the loudness of the music is what we are trying to calculate, or rather the volume. So 6 is known is equals to 48 out of the loudness of the music. So it goes without saying that this is 6 over 1, and therefore 6L is equals to 48. Divide by 6, divide by 6 both sides, and we find that the loudness, or rather the volume, is supposed to be 8. And that is the solution to that question. Okay, follow me. Let's see how we can help each other.